Buy it or...
How's it going? I'm John Rael.
I'm Pallavi Gunalan, and this is Buy It or Burn It.
The show where we present to you DVDs I am selling on eBay for you to buy. And if you don't buy them, I burn them.
No.
And you know what? I don't think they're getting it. So to make it explicitly clear, let's see what happened to last week's DVDs that didn't sell. Hey, spoiler warning. Nothing sold last week. This is going to be a tough burn for me because these are some of my favorite movies. And Chasing Amy is in there. If I'm being perfectly honest, I have looked forward to burning this one for a long time. Because I, like many, current year people, see a lot of problematic elements to this movie, even above and beyond, all lesbians needing deep dicking, said by a character who was allegedly the foil, although everything else he said happened to be right. Kevin Smith is full of shit. Also, the main character's inability to deal with the fact that somebody he was dating had a sexual past. Now, I did receive an interesting comment about last episode's shaming of the main character, basically saying, we missed the point of the film. Emotional maturity isn't exactly something you're instantly born with. It's not a binary thing, on-off switch. And he points out that, the story is about a grown-ass man learning that those previous sexual experiences didn't actually matter, and it didn't change that he loved her, but he learned that lesson too late, hence the title of the film. And I completely agree with that, but it's his journey to achieve the emotional maturity you're shaming him for. And yeah, we were definitely shaming that type of person who can make it to the age of 24 and still have big hang-ups about the fact that his current partner has had previous partners. I mean, is it wrong to say that there are some instances of shame that aren't a terrible thing? I mean, clearly this protagonist had no trace of shame. I mean, this is the guy who asked his best friend and his girlfriend to partake of a threesome. That was his solution to dealing with his own hang-ups, to get his friends to partake of a threesome. Clearly, shame was not something that was causing his problems in life. And you could even argue that the end, when he does, finally grow into, more of his age range, adulthood, you could argue that maybe it was a little bit of shame after, his girlfriend obliterated him and walked out. Maybe it was a little bit of shame that kind of made him start rethinking who he was as a person. This one hurts. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably hands down my favorite romantic comedy of all time. Sorry people, I didn't see Annie Hall until like a decade later, and if you've already seen When Harry Met Sally, little too late. But yeah, this is sad. Remember when Rob Reiner could write? Like when he was a really good writer? Oh God, this one fucking hurts. Again, this is my absolute favorite Disney movie of all time. Not counting Pixar, you can't count Pixar, that's not fair. But this is my favorite cell animated Disney movie. Hashtag sorry current year, but I still love the old school Beauty and the Beast. As fucked up of a romance as it definitely is. But God, it's a beautiful fucking movie. But as always, I'm definitely looking forward to continuing watching this in high definition. Stab me in the fucking heart. The first two movies in one episode. Not even a single bid, nobody even watched them. And for those of you who don't know me personally, I bleed Gryffindor. Even my wallet is Harry Potter. I definitely remember seeing these in theater, and they were definitely, no movie can ever live up to the book you fell in love with, but they far exceeded our expectations, especially Chris Columbus. I mean, give me a fucking break. But it's not like I don't have these on Blu-ray. In fact, I was that guy who bought the obscenely obnoxious 40-pound Blu-ray Harry Potter set. which is why I'm more than comfortable downloading the 4K versions. So yeah, it's a sad week. I mean, of course, most of this burning is largely symbolic in the sense that these are worthless. I will never ever take them out of their case and put them into a DVD player and watch them on my 65-inch high-def television. But still, fuck. And we're back. What do we have on the firing block today?
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I actually love this movie. So you haven't seen this, though.
I haven't seen that. I read it, but I haven't seen it.
Nerd.
I know. Double nerd. Which is why I chose South Park as the next one. I love South Park. It's so great.
Everybody loves South Park.
I love that it eviscerates everyone and doesn't hold celebrity sacred.
Yeah, there's nobody that gets protected in South Park. Ever.
This one, Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
What? It's
Oh
the
my
second
God.
one.
They got separated.
I think this had to have belonged to a former girlfriend or something, because by the time the second one came around, I vowed I would not fall for the first release DVD again, and I would wait for the expanded special edition.
John dates dumb girls who fall for the first edition.
And me.
That's what I know. I was like, this is the first edition. No, I'm kidding. Serenity. This shit was fire. All my middle school friends watched it. It was fantastic.
Was Firefly.
Firefly, and it could be fire next week if you don't buy it.
And I would recommend, actually, if you have no familiarity with the Firefly thing, I would actually recommend seeing this first.
It still stands on its own. It's
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah. Wally.
Oh,
He's
Wally.
so cute. He's a little robot guy.
Now this one actually did come from an ex, but she doesn't know that. But like
She doesn't know she's your ex, or she doesn't know.
She doesn't realize we've broken up 10 years ago.
Crazy. He's the
Yeah.
best at ghosting.
I tell you, I fell in love with this movie the first time I saw it, but then I watched it a few more times because I loved it so much, and now, like, I think this is one of the most hateful films ever made.
Hateful?
This is an Al-Qaeda recruitment film. Did you know that? This is how they're recruiting terrorists.
Wait, why?
Because you watch the whole movie and it is nothing but fat Western American slobs who, when they are given convenience, don't educate themselves, don't work out, don't do anything because they have convenience, and humans are all going to be fat and lazy if they're offered convenience. Aren't humans awful? Fuck them all.
I'm fine with being fat and lazy. Like, I'm 100, if I could, yeah. The only reason I'm in shape is because my life is inconvenient. And I would be fine being fat and lazy, I think.
Well, then maybe Wally's right.
Come to America. We got cake, bitches.
Or let's say they hate one of these movies as much as I feel about Wally.
If you hate Wall-E or any of these movies as much as John does, then what you can do is you can buy this, burn it, and send in your video, and John will post it.
I will indeed.
He will post your hatred on fire.
But be safe.
Be safe. Be careful.
I don't want to get sued.
Yeah, especially that part.
All right. Well, thank you for swinging by. Why don't you tell them where they can find you?
My name is Pallavi Gunalan. That's Pallavigunalalan, and that's my Instagram, my Facebook, my Twitter, my website, www.pallavigunalan.com. I run a monthly show at Westside Comedy Theater in Santa Monica on the second Sunday of every month at 9 p.m. It's called Facial Recognition Comedy, and Facial Recognition Comedy also has a weekly podcast. So that's
Links
found everywhere.
below. And so get stalking. Look at this lady.
Look, stalk me, but don't talk to me. No, I'm kidding.
We don't like people. But look at us.
But subscribe.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. As I said last week, yes, we are back. We are back in the rhythm of things, complete with my new job, my new crazy, big, awesome digs to film all kinds of random, wacky stuff. But if you wanted to help us out, if you wanted, some of this content to come along a little bit quicker, a little bit higher quality, feel free to hit up our Patreon, but no pressure. What I would actually ask of you is to sign up for our newsletter, because Web 2.0 was a fun experiment that is quickly dying. So we got to get old school. And if you sign up for our newsletter, you have the option of receiving a free personalized postcard from me. And don't forget to check out the other places I work. Modern Rogue, Scam Nation, Scam Stuff, the whole Brian Brushwood Bizarre Magic Empire. It's awesome stuff. So check it out. Tell them I sent you.